For you. Look what I found. An entire box of chocolate bars. I can spare a few if you want, but don't take everything. Leave a few for me and Turdy. Oh yeah, and you're welcome for the door. Don't mention it. I still haven't been able to nail that magic trick. I always mix up the numbers. I never know if it's 11 cards or 21, because see, 21 is in blackjack, you know. You need 21 cards. Or is it cards or is it 21 points? Nah, I never liked those gambling games anyway. Games are made for fun, and risking money is just stupid. Me, I play for fun, not for winnings. And besides, do you know the probabilities of winning those gambling games? I mean, the casinos are trained to make you lose, and make you lose while you make you believe that you actually won. Man, I hate casinos. Now, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, 21 cards. So you brought me a lot of cards already, but here's what. A special offer, valid only for today. Oh boy, I always wanted to say that. I mean, I would have been a good salesman, don't you think? So yeah, you bring me 10 more cards. That's right, you heard right. You bring me 10 more cards, and I'll give you a little something I've been working on here. I've been working on these little FM radios. And well, you know, I'm a bit of a resident expert when it comes to booby traps. Well, I found a way to attach a few of them. Well, we'll just call them firecrackers on them radios. And well, basically, once you turn it on, if you touch that thing or you disturb that damn thing, those firecrackers go boom! It's pretty cool. Oh man, it'll sure as hell scare them off. So you probably know what I'm gonna say. You bring me 10 cards, and I'll let you have a few of them radio crackers, all right? Some are born to sweet delight. Some are born to endless night. Hey, are you the one who turned the lights off in here? Not that I care much with all my little light sticks, but it was pretty fun to see this whole place completely turn off for a second. It made me realize that no matter the size, anything can be turned off at the press of a button. A truth that's told with bad intent beats all the lies you can invent. Not sure what it means, but it sounds important. Don't you ask me what that bucket is for, 'cause it ain't full of paint. You know, I don't only use my pipe to hunt down the rats. I got a crossbow, too. It's a really beautiful piece of medieval weaponry. And it comes in really handy when I see a rat all the way down a vent. Instead of climbing down there and tracking it down for hours, I can just load up a bolt and slack-owie, down goes the rat. So I was walking around the residential area the other day, trying to find some smokes and stuff. There's always a lot of good stuff in there. When this herd of crazy people started running after me. I mean, damn, they were pissed at me for taking some stuff, I guess. Gee! But you see, I only take stuff that is left behind. I'm not gonna open your drawers and search in your things to take your well-earned money. I'm not a thief. But sometimes I just walk around and I see a pack of gum lying on a table. What am I supposed to do? It's just lying right there. Nobody's caring for it. Well, of course I'm a take it. Most people can't stop smoking. I mean, that's what they all say. It's like a drug or something. They just can't quit. Me? I don't smoke because I'm addicted. I smoke because I like to smoke. It's just like eating chocolate. It's a treat.
I am not in the mood to talk.
no. Here comes another one. Stay behind me. Wait. He's a security guard. I'm Daniel. That's Lily. She has been in shock since. She can walk, but don't expect much from her. Although I'm just a doctor, I know how to handle a weapon. If you think you can trust me with one, I can cover you while you escort us to a safer place.
Patients for the past couple of weeks showing very strange symptoms. It looked like heavy alimentation deficiency, like scurvy. Some looked more like heavy metal poisoning. We had kidney failures, people urinating blood and coughing their lungs, and now this.
Hello there. My name is Terrence Mason. I'm Chief of Security. You're safe here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We haven't eaten in days, and she hasn't slept at all. She needs a meal and some rest.
Don't worry. We'll take care of her. What about you? How are you?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just please, take care of her, will you?
We will.
Good job, Jake. You just saved those people's lives.
All right, Jake, follow me. I've got something to show you. I would have shown you earlier, but we had too much on our hands. I completely forgot.
Hey, what's up? You got any good news?
Contract did it.
There you go, the armory. There's not many weapons left, nor that much ammunition, but it should be enough to hold this place until we decide to relocate. Grab whatever you can carry, alright? We'll restock the ammo every time we scavenge something out there. Takeo is going to take care of that.
I hurt my ankle pretty badly back there. I won't really be able to move quickly.
Alright, look. Maybe there's more survivors on this floor. If they could survive that long locked in a storage room, maybe somebody else made it. Jake, go back out there and look everywhere you can.
Hey, nicely done with the generator. Power seems to be back on for the most part.
When I was sent here, they told me I was in a 5-year contract, and I understood that. They also told me I'd be living in the workplace. But I had no idea it was a freaking bunker. This really wasn't explained to me.
Really? You dumped your wife over the phone? That's pretty low, Matthew.
You don't know her. She had this grasp. Once she had you, she just never let you go. She just had this way of making you feel guilty about anything you did she didn't want. I didn't love her. I never did. But I did care for her. And I never wanted to hurt her. So to avoid hurting her, I never faced her. I just left her.
You were not man enough to end it.
That's not it. I was afraid of her.
Afraid of what? What could she do?
She would have killed me.
I don't think she would have, man. Even if she said so once, man. It's just all talk.
She never threatened me, on the contrary. Every time we talked about separation, she acted like she did not care, and like she would just move on as if she didn't love me.
Whoa, wait. So why didn't you just leave her? That's stupid.
No. Even though she spoke those words, I knew better. Deep down, she had me in a cage. She knew it, I knew it, and she knew I knew. And these false words were just a desperate attempt of making me believe that there was no cage. But there was. And I know that if I had tried to escape, she would have killed me. I can feel that she had it in her.
Either you were paranoid, or she was psycho. And if she was, how could you care for her so much?
You believe in astrology?
No, not really.
Neither do I. But I do find some interesting patterns and coincidences sometimes. I do not believe in it as a correct science, but more as a guideline or hint. It can be very surprising to see how sometimes it's dead right, and other times it's dead wrong.
Why are you telling me this?
Astrology has this way of using facts to support the science, like the symbols or animals that inspire the different signs. The scorpion, for example, is an extraordinary creature. It can be one of the deadliest predators. It is fierce and dangerous. But when it is trapped with no chance of escaping, it will stab itself to death.
Huh?
How does a fearful and dangerous predator become suicidal when trapped? It's in its nature. But the interesting fact is how the Scorpio sign can sometimes fit its symbol. On the bright side, they are talented, loyal, resourceful. But on the dark side, if they feel trapped, they can be quite self-destructive. And they will drag everyone and everything they love down with them.
So, Rebecca was a scorpion, huh?
No, she was a Cancer.
So what the fuck with the science expo, man?
Nothing is black or white. No one is completely evil or completely good. On the bright side, she was the sweetest and most talented person I had ever met. She was so talented, in fact, that she made me convince myself that I loved her, using all my emotions against me, my guilt, my fears, my loyalty. She used everything like on a chessboard, and just kept me right where she wanted me. It took me a long time to realize that. The worst thing is, I do keep a very happy memory of the years we spent together.
Jesus, man. You think too much. Maybe it's all in your head. You thought about that?
Well, I did the math. If that was the case, then she deserves better. But I do not regret leaving her.
That's fucked up. What about what she wanted?
Unfortunately, my dear friend, for a couple to work, it is required to have both persons to agree and to be on the same page. In the end, no matter the reason, as long as one is uncertain, the relationship is doomed.
What an easy and cheap way of taking out all the responsibility.
Think what you will. You can't judge what you don't know.
Oh, I ain't judging. I'm just making my own opinion.
And that's called judging.
Well, I don't give a fuck what you think about, and I don't give a fuck if you give a fuck about what I think about. Well, what I just heard. You dumped your wife because you were insecure and unsure about your feelings. And you weren't even man enough to face her. In my opinion, that ain't right, man. And that's it. She deserved better.
So you're saying it would have changed everything if I had told her to her face that I didn't love her?
Not everything, but it would have made a difference. For her, at least. And for you. Don't tell me there ain't no part of you that doesn't feel guilty.
Of course there is. But again, I did the math. I had a feeling she was unstable and would have done something drastic. And I think she would have been capable of trying to kill me. And even though I don't think she would have been able to, knowing that she would have tried, yeah, it would have made a difference. A big difference.
Right. I'll go check on Junior.
Hey, how you holding up?
All right, Jake.
What do you want?
Sir? Here, take this. This is the keycard to the medical bay. You might find something useful over there. I hope you do. Thank you so much for rescuing us. We couldn't have held on much longer.
Hey Jake, could you come back here a second? I've got something to ask you. All right, it's not really that urgent, so yeah, just take your time. All right, I'll see you soon.
Are you one of the security guards? Hey, do you have like a safe place where you can take me, man? I'm starving. I haven't eaten since this morning. Been looking around for food and no luck. This shit always been going to hell for a while. I knew something like this was going to happen. Well, not this. This is beyond my imagination. Damn it, man. What the hell is going on here? I don't get it. People just went crazy and started killing each other with anything they could find. Are we there yet? Ah,
Hey.
there we go. Looks like a nice place to wait for the real rescue team. Thanks for bringing me, pal.
Well done, Jake.
Is everything alright?
Hey! Thanks for stopping by. Alright, here's where I'm at. Apparently, I managed to access the security network from this computer, which is great, but I don't know what the problem is exactly, but I'm having trouble navigating on the network. Okay, see, I have a few programs in my CD case that could help me navigate better, if you know what I mean. The problem is, my CD case is in my footlocker next to my bed in the dormitories of this floor. So, if you could go get it for me, that would be a huge help. Because I really want to smash this piece of shit open right now, you know. I feel like it's making fun of me, you know. Every time I'm trying to access something, it resets its connection. God, I hate that. Anyway, if you could do this for me, I can give you my shoulder flashlight, all right? It's way better than the one you're using. I'm pretty sure it uses less batteries as well. You'll do it. Brilliant. All right, so my footlocker is next to my bed, all right? It's on the second level. It's the only one that's red, okay? And you'll find some computer stuff under my bed if that's any help for you as well. Okay, here's the key to the footlocker. I hope there's not too much trouble.
Do you know that the human heart creates enough pressure when it pumps out to the body to squirt blood up to 30 feet?
Everything all right?
Sometimes I have nightmares about this place. I'm a prisoner down here. But you know, sometimes I feel like I am a prisoner down here.
the safe room now. We need to talk. Something has just come up.
I was checking the servers for information about this place. I came across employee files and records, alright? I kept browsing through, and guess what? There's no Matthew Porter in our files. Everybody calm down. There's gotta be an explanation.
Of course there is, and I believe now is a good time for it.
Stop talking already.
If only you would let him.
I work for an intelligence agency.
The Central Intelligence Agency?
The CIA?
Jesus Christ, Matthew, if that's your real name.
That is my real name. I swear. And no, I don't work for the CIA. The CIA is a cover for the public. You guys really think that a company that spies and assassinates all over the world would have that much notoriety? They even have a fucking website. Everybody knows about the CIA. That's what they refer to when they're talking about spying, because it's easy to understand.
So who the fuck are you working for?
I'm working for my superior.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't even know who I'm working for.
What?
As I said, CIA is a cover, a symbol. When recruited at Langley, you think you're gonna work for the CIA? You study everything, and you do what you're told, and one day a guy comes up to you in a suit and has a chat with you. After that, you officially cease to exist. Then, they test you for days, weeks, months even. After that, you keep getting piss-down assignments after assignment. Follow this guy, steal this, run surveillance, or whatever. And you just do it without asking questions. And one day, they stick a GPS inside your body so they can keep a leash on you and send you out to do whatever the fuck they want. And in all that time, the only one person I ever had contact with was my superior. Apart from that, I didn't know anyone.
Are they listening right now?
No, that's the problem. Since the entire event has started, I wasn't able to contact my superior. But chances are, they noticed and have traced my last known position, which means they're probably on the way.
Why were you sent here anyway?
Why? What do you mean, why? Don't you see what's going on? Look around you! A secret underground base filled with insane inmates and soldiers that kill their own personnel? Hello? You
mean you guys don't even know what this place is? I thought this facility belonged to the government.
Do you people even know what the government is? You think it's a room full of politicians that make decisions? There is no government. The president, the democracy, it's all a bunch of fucking lies. They feed you bullshit because that is what you want to hear. Because you can't handle the truth.
You're saying there is no government? What a pile of crap.
Yes, there is. But it's not what you think. The government isn't just a handful of people, or even 100 for that matter. The government is system after system built on top of system and institution. Take one system or institution out, and another one replaces it. It's a pyramid. Everybody does what they're told by the person, the system, or institution above them. And the best part about it is, they don't even realize it. Banks, movies, video games, newspapers, everything. It's controlled in the simplest of ways.
Bullshit! You're saying that everyone that works in banks, Hollywood, video games companies, or even newspapers is part of this shit?
No, you don't get it. They're just doing as they're told. They just do their job without knowing the true purpose of their function. That's how everything is controlled.
How?
Are you even listening? From the very first day you're born, they tell you what to think and how to think it. Education, it's an institution. How do you think terrorists make suicide bombers out of people? They grab you as a kid and keep telling you something until you're convinced by your entire self that this is the truth. The American system uses whatever it can at its disposal, be it religion, patriotism, or politics. Why do you think you still have to swear on a Bible in a court of law? The only reason it still exists within the system is because people buy into it. The system was built for the masses, and it's worked for centuries because it's simple. The world falls for it every time. Even if you think you're fucking with the system, you're still part of it. Your mortgage, your credit card, your taxes, they're all part of the system of control. You can't escape it, no one can. The only way is to embrace it or put a bullet in your fucking head. And if you want to fight it, it won't change a fucking thing. Because the asshole right next to you is just following orders.
Shut up already. That is all bullshit. You're full of shit, man.
I think he's being honest here, and somehow I believe him. I've seen things in my life that really make me think twice about the world we live in.
Do you really think that what they tell you in school is the truth? What about basic history? Were you there during the War of Independence? Were you there at the Gulf of Tonkin? Were you there during the assassination of JFK? History is written by the victor, and it is tailored to suit a message. A message that feeds you what you want to believe. And they know it, and they use it to shape you into what they know you will become. A law-abiding consumer whore that goes to work, buys groceries, pays his bills, and does a prayer before drinking his soup.
How do you know all this?
Call it what you want. Logic, meditation, studying, or simply the fact that I was taught to know this. What's important is not how I know this, but whether you believe it. And if you do, what are you gonna do about it?
What can we do?
Nothing, and that's the point. And they know it. This is why the system works. If you want to do something, you would have to destroy the entire human race and start all over again. But no one in their right mind has the guts to do it.
You sound like a terrorist.
I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm only calculating.
Why don't you calculate my motherfucking foot up your ass?
Yeah, whatever. Now, you guys ready to trust me or what?
I trusted you, Matthew.
When did I ever betray you? Don't you see? We're on the same side. You want to survive, I want to survive. And tell the whole world what happened here.
No, you're wrong. By what you're telling us, you're a part of this system, which means you will not let the world know about what happened here. Only your superiors, who will eventually do the same things these soldiers are trying to do, which is silencing us. You are our enemy right now. But whatever, we're in this shit together. And we have to work as a team if we want to survive.
Which brings us to the fact that this place is evil. And I don't know about you guys, and I don't know if you agree, and I don't care, but this is worse than hell. And I will do everything I can to destroy this facility, one way or another.
In that case, count me in.
Good. Now listen. I think that staying here isn't really our best option. I mean, yeah, we have supplies, but sooner or later, we are going to have to get to the surface. Also, those dead guys at the entrance, they must have used the helicopter we saw earlier in the core, and there's a strong possibility that they were a reconnaissance team sent to investigate. And guess what? Now they know we're here, and the next time they come, they're going to come prepared. So I think we should move to another secure location, preferably going up.
It's not a good idea to get too close to the surface right now. But you're right, it's not a good idea to be too close to the bottom either. We've seen how quickly they can get here.
Exactly. We need to make an inventory of what we're gonna need and what we can carry.
We also need to figure out a way to go up. We can access the core, but from there we need someone on the other wing to open the access. Or we need a cipher, but we don't have any. And even if we did, we can't really control them from here. They're handled by the command post. Not if I can help it. The Cypher's AI is a simple pathfinder, okay? All I need to do is change the target and hang on. I've got a better idea. Oh my god, I am a genius.
Bet you think you're real tight, huh?
The Cyphers have a Wi-Fi connection, and they communicate with each other. Okay, so once I get the new Pathfinder target, I can make it go and tell the other Cyphers the new directives.
Like a virus?
Exactly! We pop in the new AI, it goes and sees his little flying buddies and shoves it into them, and then we'll have an army of flying Cyphers at our disposal. This way, we could get anywhere we want. Sounds like a plan. But where are we going to find a Cypher? And how are you going to reprogram it? Who said anything about finding an entire Cypher? Wait, you mean... Yes, this floor is the security floor for levels 0 and 3. People bump into Cyphers all the time. They have this lousy collision detection system based on sonar, which is why they keep beeping all the goddamn time. Anyways, every time a Cypher is broken, they store the parts until someone from tech supports comes to pick them up and recycle them. I'm pretty sure if we look in the storage rooms, we should be able to find some Cypher parts.
Alright, Takeo, you'll help me run the inventory and check the weapons and ammo we can carry. Brian, you check out food supplies and water. Make sure you pack it tightly into the boxes. Ben, you should start packing some computer hardware and radios just in case. Jake, you should know your way around the offices by now. Go back there and try and find the cipher parts and bring them back here.
No. Wait. Don't bring them here. Hold on, where did I put that? Ah, here it is. Right here. This keycard should open the workshop. It's near the dormitories. Just look around for big metal sliding doors with a keycard reader. You can't miss it. If I'm not mistaken, there should be a cipher repair station there. Okay, but I can't go there to reprogram it. But we could store the program on a memory card. Yeah, that would work. Alright, Jake, come here for a second. Come take a look at this. Look at this, okay? While you're looking through the storage rooms to find the ciphers, try to find a memory card like this one and bring it to me here. By then, hopefully I'll have the new program ready, and I'll just upload it there, and you can bring it to the repair station. Alright, people, you all know what to do. Let's get to work. Oh, you found it! Brilliant! Thank you so much. This will be so much help me. Alright, I'll start installing these right away. Oh, there you go. Take my flashlight. Yeah, it should take less batteries than the one you're using. So you found the workshop already? Once you've got the cipher placed on the station, you'll need to power it up and insert that memory card I told you about. Thanks again!
So I heard you're a SWAT, huh? Or were a SWAT. I don't think it makes much of a difference in here anyways. The outside world doesn't give a shit about us right now. If we all die in here, I don't think anyone will know unless someone makes it out and lets them know. Which is what I intend to do.
What's up, Jake? You need anything?
So, you gotta build a cipher, huh? All I'm saying is, don't bring that piece of shit up in here, I'll shoot it. Fucking hate those things, man.
Keep your head down, man.